Hello everyone! Last week we already had a massive battle with the House of Constructs during the Kyrian campaign, but this week the Maldraxi, they also get to experience it.
Xandria awaits our arrival on the Xericris. Let's move.
Lore-wise, I think the idea is that we do this together. There are multiple Maw walkers established, some that even get stuck in the Maw, so it's not crazy to think that the factions, that they're working together. What I do wonder is how some of the details work out. In this questline, for example, we use the rune blade picked up in Maldraxis. We empower it and deal massive damage to our enemy, but how does that work for the Kyrian when the rune blade is placed in the Necrolord or the Hull? Did the Primus just leave a million copies of it behind? Was Draka surprised each time that a new Maw walker picked it up? The smaller details, they don't really line up, but either way, let the Kyrian and the Maldraxi join forces and take on Margrave Gharmal.
We have our orders. Fight well, Kyrian of Bastion.
Take to the skies, Ascended! For Bastion! This day, we bring justice to our fallen brethren and end the foul work here once and for all.
It's pretty badass to see the Kyrian take wing like that. A small taste of the all-out war that we prevented. At the same time, the House of Constructs, it has pushed forward with their experiments and now able to craft massive juggernauts with the Kyrian parts they collected. While Alexandros and Emily are gonna lead the chosen assault on the western gate, we direct our forces at the eastern side. Our forces above, they cannot fully descend upon this area, while the Margrave crystals cover the sky in destructive blasts. The flames of courage are placed upon us, allowing us to call Xandria into action to take out these crystals. This power also helps tremendously when we take on Woeblade, born of one of the most pained souls that they've taken from the temple.
Pain. Agony.
As we go along, we also make sure to take out a fair chunk of our enemy's forces and gather scrolls detailing the work of the late Surgeon Stitchflesh, the boss that we taken out at the necrotic wake. Their demise did not stop the research on how to mold and shape Kyrian flesh, but best to keep this information out of the hands of our enemies.
The western flank is pinned down. Mograine needs reinforcements. Fight well, brothers and sisters. The Margrave will pay.
Look how they struggle. Soon the flesh of those chosen exiles and their Kyrian pets will be ours to craft.
The Margrave's juggernauts assault Mograine's position below. They are unable to
Fight
advance.
until our last! We will not go gently into the night!
We've done our job, but Mograine and our allies, they need help securing the western gate. They got the juggernauts bombarding their positions, and conventional weapons do nothing against their imbued hides. Alexandros does have a plan though. We're gonna need to slay our enemies, charge up our rune blade, while at the same time, we also clear the sky of rocks and destroy these astral projections that the Margrave is using to rally their troops.
Our Kyrian juggernauts will vanquish all who dare oppose the House of Constructs. Our new allies have granted us power beyond imagining. Sindae's new Baron spoke true. Bastion was only the beginning. Soon all will be bound to our flesh.
It's interesting that they once again make mention of this new Baron. New allies hanging out in the House of Rituals. We learned that they have this new Baron while we quested through Maldraxis. Margrave Stradama, she warns us not to trust the Baron as we take her out in the Plaguefall dungeon. This Baron, whoever they are, they have been quite busy. I wonder who it could be. Mysteries to be revealed later. For now, our rune blade is all charged up. Time to show the House of Constructs what we can do.
Unleash the rune blade's power and destroy Garmal's juggernauts once and for all! Hear me, Chosen! Hear me, Kyrian! The time for our final assault is at hand! Forward! For Maldraxis! For Bastion! For the Shadowlands!
The Xericris is in position, and Draka is ready to strike. Our forces have control over the House of Constructs, and their Margrave cannot ignore such a massive loss of troops. All that remains is the fall of the instigator themselves, a battle that's been long in the making. What we do now, we do for all of us. Bastion and Maldraxi, they both lost many to these fiends. United, our forces will finally get justice.
Xandria, are you prepared for the true fight?
I have been ready since they sacked my temple.
Let us see this done.
Is this all you could muster? I had hoped for a proper meal.
Bluster all you like. It is time to pay for your crimes.
You mistake foolishness for bravery, Kyrian. You tread in our domain.
Give up this madness! The Primus would not stand for this!
We should have raided Bastion ages ago. The Primus held us back.
Your betrayal sealed your fate. Justice will be done.
A barony for the one who brings us the Paragon's husk!
You had your chance to surrender. Now we will avenge Crexus with your blood!
Crexus was a fool. He paid the price for defying us. And so will you! Face us, Draka! Or will you beg to join our house? As you did that of the Chosen!
Incompetent fools! Defend your house! Defend your Margrave!
We have them! Fire!
Do not let them!
Mograine, Marwalker, I found something troubling within Garmal's stronghold. You must see it.
Lead the way, Baroness.
I thought it wise to search the tower for evidence of Garmal's treachery. I did not expect to find this.
Anima, but not of Maldraxi. This reeks of Venthyr sorcery.
This does not appear plundered like the anima stolen from Maldraxi. This was given as to an ally.
We know Garmal conspired with Sindane. If they have the backing of Revendreth, it bodes ill for our cause. We must investigate.
Agreed. I will prepare for the Marwalker and I to journey there. In the meantime, see if Garmal possessed anything else that could be of value to us.
Come, Marwalker. Let us search the fallen Margrave stores. Nothing of much value to us here. Garmal had a voracious appetite for power. They should have used it to defend Maldraxi instead of their own interests. Wait, this could be something. What say you, Marwalker?
Looks like the House of Constructs, and by extension, the House of Rituals, that they're in league with Revendreth. That anima was given, and we all know who loves to stockpile anima in that domain. Some jailer influence is revealing itself behind the scenes within Maldraxi. Mysteries, once again to be revealed later. Right now, we've picked up the Primus' mantle of eternal victory.
Well done! You may have the honor of putting the mantle in its rightful place, my friend.
Duty is a mantle worn by all who serve. Fight always for the good of the realm.
I'm probably late to the party, but as I was working on this, I realized that each covenant is gathering power in their own way. The Venthyr, they have their medallions. The Kyrians are creating their crest of ascension. The Night Fae are charging up their tree. And here in Maldraxi, we're decorating the statue of the Primus with his missing armor pieces. I wonder how that all is gonna come together. That, however, wraps up the campaign for this week. Time to grow our renown, check out what's going on in Revendreth. That's going to be for next week though. So for now, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Subscribe if you like my videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. And until next time, see ya!